The DesignScript Studio introduces graph node diagramming. Using the toolbar, DesignScript graphs can be created, saved, and reopened. Within a graph editing session, actions can be undone and redone. Currently, only a single graph can be used at a time, so when opening a new graph, the existing graph will be closed. The Library panel displays a list of built-in libraries, including geometry. Additional libraries can be added. These can either be compiled .NET DLLs or functions and classes written in DesignScript. Each library heading can be expanded to show the available functions or classes and methods. Typing in a search string is a quick way to find specific functions or methods. To add a node to the graph canvas, simply drag and drop an item from the library. A graph node is a visual representation of programming logic with inputs on the left and outputs on the right. Nodes have a predefined name based on the object type or function they represent, and also a unique name corresponding to the variable in the graph model. The default variable name can be edited to reflect the special role of this particular variable in the graph model and to help structure the graph in a meaningful way. The additional functionality of a DesignScript node is controlled by three radial menus that are accessed by action points on the top right, middle, and top left of the node. The left menu controls the inputs to the nodes. The middle menu allows alternative constructors to be selected for this node. And the top right menu gives access to the output properties of the node and the additional methods which use this node as an input. With radial menus, there are three ways to select items. Items on the menu can be traversed using the mouse scroll wheel. A search string can be typed to filter for specific menu items. And some menu items have multiple options which can be selected from a second-level menu. Every node with valid inputs can create a preview. Previews can be toggled between geometric or textural output, or can be hidden. In DesignScript, anywhere a single value is used, a collection can also be used. If there are more than two collections used as input into a node, then this results in the node becoming a collection, using zipped replication. Here, the corresponding members of each of the input collections are used together to form each member of the resulting output collection. Alternatively, Cartesian replication can be used, which creates results for this node based on all possible combination of the input collections. The order in which the input collections are used to create the resulting Cartesian collection for the node is controlled by replication guides. To add replication guides to the input, double-click on the gray square next to the input and add the sequence number controlling how this input collection will be used. The sequence numbers should start from 1. And to remove replication guides, double-click and delete the replication guide value. A code block node can be added anywhere on the canvas by double-clicking. Code block nodes are universal. They can contain any DesignScript code, including numeric values, variable definitions, expressions, function calls, and instances of objects. To connect the output of one node to the input of another node, click and drag an arc from the output slot of that node to the input slot of the other node. Alternatively, a connection can be created by clicking and dragging an arc from the input slot of one node back to the output slot of the other node. If a previously defined variable is used within a code block node, then an implicit arc is constructed to show this dependency. A group of graph nodes can be converted from node to code. First, select the nodes to be converted by dragging the pointer across the nodes. Then, using the action point on the top right corner, access the menu to select the node to code operation. All the selected nodes will be converted into the corresponding code fully maintaining the functionality of the original nodes, but in a more compact form. Finally, undoing or deleting the search string returns to the top-level list of available libraries. Please enjoy using the DesignScript graph visual programming environment.